High yield savings accounts are a great, safe place to store your hard-earned money. In this video, I'll be going over the top 5 accounts out there. Hey everybody, my name is Arjun and welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things personal finance. Big banks are notorious for providing next to nothing in interest. High yield savings accounts, on the other hand, are usually online and they have low operating overhead. This allows them to provide higher interest to customers. HYSAs are the perfect place to store money for a vacation, a house, or just your emergency fund. Here are my top 5 picks. Up first, we have Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Right now, Marcus is offering 1.7% APY on their savings accounts. It requires no minimums or fees and also now has unlimited withdrawals post-pandemic after a federal law change. Downsides are that they do not have checking accounts or have ATM access. This is the one I've been using for years and I've had a pretty great experience with it. Customer support has been very easy to reach and also the app is intuitive to use. No complaints from me. By the way, Marcus has a really good promo going on right now where if you open an account through a referral link, you get an extra 1% interest, bringing it to 2.7%. I'd recommend asking your friends, but if you want to support me, I've left mine down in the description box below. At number 2, we have Ally Bank. Ally is one of the most popular online banks in the country with a loyal customer base. Right now, they're offering 1.85% APY on their savings accounts. Ally has no overdraft fees and also gives you access to over 40,000 ATMs if you have a checking account with them. It also has a cool buckets feature where you can divide up money into different buckets, all while still keeping it in the same account. At other banks, if you want to do the same thing, you'll have to open up multiple separate accounts. Downsides are that they do not have any physical locations and also don't take cash deposits. Third on the list is American Express. When you hear American Express, the first thought that pops into your head is of course credit cards. But they do have a subsidiary called Amex National Bank that offers a pretty great savings product as well. It currently offers 1.65% APY on their savings accounts. One thing I will point out is that right now we're in an environment where the Fed plans to continue increasing interest rates, which will translate over to banks as well. So it would not surprise me if in a couple of months, all of these rates, Amex included, goes up. It does not have any fees or minimum balances, but does require you to open up an Amex credit card for additional features like a checking account or mobile app access. Their 24/7 customer support is excellent too. Next up is Barclays Bank. This is UK's most recognizable brand, serving tens of millions of customers through a respected global brand. In the US, they are comparatively less known, operating as an online-only bank. Barclays offers a competitive 1.8% APY with no minimums or fees. Downsides, like most HYSAs, are that customers have minimal branch or ATM access. Keep in mind that Barclays, along with all the other banks that I mentioned, do have FDIC insurance up to $250,000. This means that if the bank somehow manages to lose all your money, you are guaranteed to get it all back. So you can be rest assured that your money is safe. Finally, at number 5, we have Discover Bank. Their savings account offers many of the perks that Discover is known for. A competitive 1.7% APY, low fees, and also great mobile banking tools. For those looking to do all of their banking in one place, Discover comes pretty close. You can enroll in cashback checking accounts, savings accounts, and credit cards through Discover. They're also offering bonuses of up to $200 for opening savings accounts. Quick side note, if you're on an F1 visa on an OPT, you might have issues opening up any kind of HSA. Most banks require you to be a US person in order to qualify. However, on an H1B, there should not be any issues. So I just went over 5 solid, reputable companies that offer a great savings product. However, you might find other banks that offer higher rates than the ones I've listed. To me, moving from one bank to another just for a 0.2% increase in rates isn't really worth my mental energy, especially if there's a difference in service, fees, or the UI. I'd rather spend my energy on $5,000 decisions versus $50 decisions. This is why personally, I just find a good bank and stick with it rather than chasing small rate increases. Moreover, a lot of them require direct deposits, a certain number of transactions every month, and also limits on how much you can hold in the account. So just keep this in mind as well. Another great options for savings right now are I-bonds. They offer 9.62% APY guaranteed by the US government. There is not another risk-free financial product out there offering such high rates. You do have to hold them for at least 1 year though. If you're interested, I have made an entire video on them up here. While we're on the topic of slightly tangential things, let me say one more thing. You might see your banks advertise CDs or certificates of deposit. They offer you interest on a lump sum over a fixed period of time, say 6 months, 1 year, or 3 years, for example. In a rising interest rate environment like we're in right now, there are really no good reasons to use a CD. This is because when rates increase, your CD stays fixed right here. So personally, I'm staying away from them. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.